Definitely don't be sorry at all. You're here.
I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Local internet celebrity Patrick Sklar. Narrative for Null Signal Games.
Null Signal Games. That's right. It's me, Patrick, and I'm Backroom's the Backroom deal
With a Hollow Man playmat.
with a Hollow Man playmat. Look at this guy.
There's something just intensely cool about this as a playmat specifically. But, of course, CBI. You had your CBI invite?
I did have my CBI invite. I did win my participation prize of a foil Hollow Man, and that's, in the mail somewhere.
It's on its way.
It's on its way. Brennan, how's it going?
It's good to see you,
Brennan. Is it in the mail? Can you talk to someone about it being in the mail? Brennan will talk to someone.
I mean, the check is in the mail.
Yes, that is that famous joke about the bear that crosses the border and they're about to hunt it down.
Always.
It's a good joke. You guys will get it.
I have Asmund.
Also a cool playmat.
I mean,
look at that guy.
If there's one playmat that I would want to have, it's just Sundog dead. Just like splayed out on the ground. Bah.
NSG, you heard him.
Just NSG, just kill Canadians for me.
Yep.
Just all day, every day, just kill Canadians for me, apparently, is what I need.
Okay. So that about wraps us up. Do you have anything you want to plug? There we go.
I am very glad to have you back here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
I know that it took some wrangling. I had to speak with the producer a couple of times, a little fast talking.
I did, and the producer was reasonable in their demands and their extraction of information from me. Okay, all right.
Anybody who comes to the back room
wants
something from the producer.
I know.
And you've won the chance to try and get it.
I've never opened this case before.
So far, you have not walked away with the case.
Okay, I said that. It feels hurtful when you say that.
Sure.
Okay.
What are you playing for today?
Today, at dinner, I ate about 7/8 of a club sandwich.
Okay.
And what remains is actually kind of calling to me right now. And so I've decided to place that in the case. And if I win a majority of my games today...
You get to eat 1/8 of a club sandwich.
Yeah, it already has a couple bites out of it.
Okay.
And also I put the little packets of ketchup that came with the meal in there.
Okay. Playing for the sandwich you already had.
Like last time I played for like the fate of the literal universe, so...
A simulated universe.
I mean, that's the thing about the simulated universe. If it entirely simulates our universe, that means there must be someone above us in the hierarchy of universes who are also about to open a case which would destroy the universes just below ours. You know what? Actually, that's in the case. Again, let's do the sequel.
1/8 of a sandwich.
No!
Sitting in the case.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, the first
Brennan,
time Pat was on, the case wasn't offered.
Right. I've only not walked away with the case twice. One time,
okay.
We're not sure.
That's okay. This time, it's your time. I have a feeling. I am on a losing streak. I had to give up 2 cases. If I lose one more time, the producer's going to take another one of my arms.
That's true. Scott wrecked you. Can we talk about this?
Yeah, Scott really did.
Oh, hey, Andre.
And
Andre also wrecked you.
Yeah.
Sorry to use that kind of language, but yeah, I'm hoping that I can kind of carry the baton from Scott and Andre and just absolutely plow you here on stream to the point where Twitch might have to shut down the stream.
The producer's going to take another one of my arms. You have to give this to me, man. Is it worth 1/8 of a sandwich to you?
I'm sorry. Are you pleading with me right now? Or are you trying to make me not want to beat you? Because when the producer takes one of your arms, I get halvesies.
You run.
I do run. I'm playing as Sable. It's Russian for sand.
Nearest hub.
French.
Broadcast center.
Yeah.
Now, are you playing Sable in a way that is trying to kill me? That's the question.
What an interesting question. And I don't think either of us know the answer to that.
It's Dijon.
Hey, Dijon.
Diagen of local meta depth dive.
That's right. Diagen of many Netrunner DB reviews and deck lists. So appreciated. Like, the ecosystem of Netrunner DB is alive because of Diagen. Constantly infusing new information and new nutrients into that.
Diagen has more joy for this game than most.
Then both of us put together.
Brennan, it's alright. I get played on stream on the regular. It's fine.
Brennan, what are you talking? What's the joke? Is there a way to do technical difficulty but only for the chat?
Just for chat?
Yeah.
Alright.
Come on, sock monkey. I wish I'd thought of that. Dang it.
It's a nice color on your sleeves there. It's perfect for stream because stream darkens it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, yeah, I'm playing Sable. I'm gonna have a die that I'll use for my Sable.
I see you've turned over your Sable to.
I'm in my messy bun phase.
It's.
Yeah,
these are
Andre,
the world IDs that are double-sided, right? Because the other side has the original art for Sable.
Am I the only person who to me it feels like a thing where it takes me energy and time to build a new deck, even if I'm net decking, like just the disassembling and reassembling of a deck, and so I don't often have the energy to do that.
Well, let's see how you're doing. I am keeping my hand.
That's really interesting for me. I'm gonna mulligan.
It goes away. But that's alright. Somehow we'll survive.
Mm-hmm.
Does your die fit in there? Yes, it does. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever designed that did a good job.
I see in the corner here you've got some casino dice. Those wouldn't fit.
No. Casino dice, they don't fit in the mark indicator.
No. Mm-hmm.
But I have blue and I have green, so that if I'm playing Shaper, then I can mess up with green. I think I also have a red, but red isn't quite Anarch.
No, you need some bright orange or something.
Yeah.
All right.
There it is.
Let's
the
do it.
hand is dealt. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
For 1/8 of the sandwich. Mandatory draw. Install.
Chat, as long as he doesn't defend his central servers.
Install. Resin wage workers.
Okay.
Because why not? Install and install.
Well, there was a reason. Oh.
So I got an extra click. So that's a lot of installs. 1 SNHQ, 3 credits. And it's all you.
Okay. I'm going to, of course, roll the die. Oh. Too bad that didn't land in the right spot, but that's
Yeah.
R&D.
So we've got some in here. So we have here a massive mark indicator, which was kindly given to us by CamCloud Tech. So it's right there in chat right now. I also know that Ken70's just put out new credits that are acrylic, but he sells. There are acrylics for so many things in the game, but the ones that I really like are Mark and Bunhar indicators.
Yeah, because they're both people's names. Yeah, I like them too because I don't know, but no, I actually do really like this. I have a Banhar one that I like to assign the server to instead of putting Banhar.
This is the standard size Banhar.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the big chonker streamer Banhar,
And of
which
course,
I actually like. I like because it's the same. It's like the right size to go up against ice, right?
Yeah, and those of us who've been to NanPC Montreal also have knitted birds for Banhar.
I mean, knitted birds are. Where's my burb? It's somewhere here. But I'm not using Banhar at the moment. You have successfully put your mark on a server with no ice on it, so I will cry. And it's all you.
Now, I do have 4 clicks, so I'm going to give this a good old thinker.
Gonna deep dive me right away.
Wouldn't that be fun? No, I'm going to play Masterwork first.
There it is.
2, I'm going to play a Carpe Diem.
Oh.
So I'll make some money. And then, of course, I will elect to run on my mark. But I'm going to remember to do some things first.
You're going to actually masterwork?
Well, hang on. We do have to acknowledge the birds were crocheted, not knitted. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm going to masterwork. And I'm going to also realize that I've already forgotten one of my triggers. And I just hope Andre isn't watching too closely. So Masterwork says whenever a run begins, you may install a piece of artwork paying one more. I'll install Prognostic at the same time. And I'm going to let that draw me a card. And I think no one's going to argue with that.
I mean, being able to start with a Masterwork and a Prognostic's pretty good for you. Mm-hmm. I admit.
It cost me 2, and now I will see the top card of R&D.
That's a run on R&D.
Keep it.
Put it back down there. You'll gain a click.
Let's run. Do I run the wage workers? That's gonna be so much value for you.
It's a lot of value for me.
But let's run a face down first.
Face down first?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Running a remote. Access?
Please.
It's a federal fundraiser. Sorry, federal fundraising. It's 2 to trash.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Then I'll run the wage workers. Trash it.
The regret is already full on your face.
I just feel like that's gonna get you more annoying value. And lastly, I'll install a security testing.
Well, I will res both of these. So that's a Maryland and a federal fundraising.
Cool.
We'll load up the Maryland campaign.
That's right. An internet celebrity is touching your mark.
Ken 70 makes excellent tokens, but Patrick makes them shine.
That's right, because of my greasy fingers.
I will gain 2 off the Maryland campaign. The federal fundraising will fire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the top 3 cards. See what we might want. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
We'll go with that. Oh, I didn't draw a card from here with Hobos because I'm an idiot. Mandatory draw.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, federal fundraising draw, then mandatory draw.
2 bozos play Netrunner.
Right.
Backroom deals.
Install.
Are you gonna draw a card?
Yes, this time I will. We will install, and we will install. I no longer have a wage workers though, so I don't get an extra click.
Well, let's see where my mark is going to be. And when I find where mark is, I'm going to fire at will. Mark is on. There. I've got a little click ready in the waiting. Let's say security testing is also on my mark.
Sure. On your mark.
Get set. And you do have a lot of annoying things. Like even the ping would be annoying at this point.
Yes. You have no credits.
I'm aware, sir.
Can't even prognostic Q-Loop. I mean, well, you get to see the top 2 cards.
Yeah, I can do something. It's good for practice. But no, quick one. I'm gonna.
Can't even play Carpe Diem.
I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, you can't seize the day. You're that poor.
I'm aware. We're all aware of how poor Patrick is and the terrible choices Patrick has made.
Those aren't terrible choices. Maybe those wage workers are really important.
They weren't. I'm gonna take 3 credits.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, I'm gonna gain 2 from my Maryland campaign. My federal fundraising will fire.
Cephalopod, that's down the hall. It's like 3 doors, then on the right.
All right. Put that down there. Draw from the federal fundraising and mandatory draw.
Okay.
Click 1. Surprising nobody is going to be an install on a new server.
Okay.
Not stream friendly, this deck.
No. Well, you made the choice.
Which
Free
will be a
draw.
So that's click 1. click 2 and 3. Sorry, I will click for credit and advance.
All right, well, now I'm going to guess that's Mess and Chespo. And I would be incorrect. So, let's start by rolling the
That is
dice.
my turn.
Come on, get something that's not R&D. That's a 1.
That's HQ.
Okay, well, it's not R&D. Let's think about this, though. I'm going to put security testing. Actually, I'm going to put security testing on R&D, actually.
You can put it on Maryland campaign for all you care.
I mean, that's true. That would just make it possible to actually get the money.
Yep.
But no, I do have a plan in mind. Click 1. Spend 3 on Bravado. R&D. How's that treat you? Of course, it's going to trigger something for me. I'll trigger the prognostic.
Yep.
2 cards.
I'll let you figure your stuff out.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Cephalopod Wizard, it is not where you can find front room bargains. I'm sorry. That's not what we truck in here.
I'm not going to do an install with Masterwork, and then would you like to res anything?
No,
That's what I thought.
I will not res.
In that case, I will not access card. I'll merely gain
Thought
my,
I could psych you out, but nope.
merely gain my extra cash.
That's a lot of cash now.
Yeah,
All
look
of
at
a
us.
sudden.
Look at me. Okay,
All of a sudden, you've got 9 credits.
I got 9 gentlemen's credits.
But you didn't even hit your mark.
Let's run HQ.
Cool. Tithe.
Tithe, eh? I mean, it hits me.
Doesn't look like you have a whole lot. So it cost me 1, but I'm just going to get it
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
You lose your class act.
Andromeda, no. On my way in, I'm going to spend 1 to reveal the top card. Alarm clock.
Sure.
Spend 2 to install it, which will draw me a card.
Yep.
And then I will gain my click back, and then I will access a single one of these cards. Shipment from Vlad.
Shipment from Vladisibirsk.
Shipment from Vlad. Shipment from Vlad. Okay. Well, I can't just keep letting you get value, so I might as well trash some things and leave myself open to terrible fate.
Could be a terrible fate. That is possible.
Let's go trash the Maryland.
I will shuffle the Maryland back.
Please
in.
do.
That's money that I won't have now. It's very disappointing.
Yes. Isn't it funny how that works? I think it is.
There you are. Okay, you've got 1 click left.
And that last click.
Do you feel the need to wreck my board state any further?
I don't feel the need to go too low on credits anymore, is the main thing. So I'm going to draw. Always draw last click. Back to you.
Res the Maryland campaign.
Okay. Okay. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Federal fundraising will go off. There. Draw from federal. Mandatory draw.
Happy with it?
I think so. We will install, which is going to draw me a card. We will install.
Okay, new server.
It's a new server. It's not some weirdly shaped ice. And we're going to res that immediately. I want more options.
Cool. My turn?
No, I still have a click.
Well, then you shouldn't have...
I shouldn't have what?
I don't know.
I'll
I don't have
install
a good... Okay.
And that owes you.
Okay.
Right on the
I
mark.
know.
Why? Have you no respect?
I don't. I'm sorry, Ken 70. Put that there. All right. Let's see. I'm going to say security testing. You know what? I'm not going to use alarm clock, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'll say security testing is on R&D.
Sure.
And click 1. I'm going to bravado R&D. Want to spend 5 to res that and
No.
not affect me one whit?
Well, it would stop you.
It would stop me.
You
It
would
still
get
makes-
1 fewer credit, or 3 fewer credits, to be honest.
Yeah.
But no, I don't wish to
All
do
right,
that.
because I don't access anything and I gain a bunch of money.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot. Andre's gonna kill me.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is. What happened to that prognostic cue? You can take it back. You can go. It's fine.
May I just go pick the top
Yeah,
two cards in my deck?
You
Please?
can still do your masterwork and prog stuff. It's fine.
I don't have any masterwork stuff to do.
Well, at least now you know the top 2 cards.
That's true. Can't say I don't.
Because we care.
Yeah, we here at whatever channel this is
The Backroom.
care. We care about our own name.
It's a lot of thinking. It's true. What could you possibly do against this disruptive
Reckless
board
hate.
state?
2. Go run the Maryland and trash her.
This Maryland?
That's the Maryland. Yeah.
Well, that's less money than I'm going to be making, but I will shuffle
Mm-hmm.
back into R&D. You can continue as you were. For what it's worth, the order in which I install things will always be... Just because, I mean, I'm trying to maintain a tidy thing, but I also don't want to confuse you. And feel free to ask if at any point you're like, I already ran on that server, what is it? I will gladly tell you. You don't have to take notes. You are allowed to take notes. Your tokens are waterproof and die roll proof.
Oh, well, I'm gonna test that theory.
I got
run
some chunker dice
this
here.
server.
Here's some metallic dice.
Yeah.
Which server?
This one right here.
This one right here?
This one right in front of me.
Access.
Please.
It's Rashida Jaheim.
She will not survive the day.
Unfortunate. What could it be?
I'm thinking. I'm just gonna install a revolver
Sure.
in my turn.
Bang,
The
bang.
the worst time to do it.
I will res a pad campaign.
Whoa.
It is a campaign in which I have a pad. Federal fundraising will trigger. Let's have a look here. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I thought you might like those. When I didn't access them, I thought, John's gonna like this.
Mandatory. Or, sorry, federal draw and then mandatory draw. Click 1. Let's install.
Okay.
And install.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll gain a credit. I owe you a card. It will be... Sure.
Okay. You say so.
It's all you. 5 cards in hand. 5 credits. I'm like a new babe.
That was kind of a weak roll, but
That is what it is. Archives. There's your mark. Sec test.
sec test will also be archive.
Sure.
But I'm gonna alarm clock. I'll make my free run and I'll pay to avoid the net damage and I'll let you gain a credit. How do I
Oh,
tax
you're
it?
using a revolver.
I'm using a revolver.
All right, cool. Bang.
I'm shooting the tax man.
I'm gonna res an Amani Sinai.
Ugh. No one liked that.
I do.
Although nothing is terrible to be sent back to hand right now. Hang on. I'm gonna do prognostic. No, I already know it's there. I actually already know it's there. That's an Oppo research. Okay. Good.
Oppo research.
But when you resed Amani Sinai, are you bluffing me? Is there no agenda in hand, but you're resing it to make me think there's an agenda in hand? You want me to keep running on HQ? What's going on, man? The mind games, they're already affecting me. Quick one, I'm gonna draw.
Sure.
2, I'm gonna diesel to draw 3. Did I put that? Yep, that was in my hand. Never mind. You didn't see a frickin' thing.
You're all good.
Yeah, let's check archives. It is my sec testing server. On the way in, I will use Masterwork to install a Jaichinyu. Cost me 2, but I draw a card from that. You may now res if you want to res. Oh, that's bad. That's fine. It's bad. It's fine.
I'll res a ping.
Yeah, it's bad. Where's my...
Get tagged.
Oh, it's not that bad. No, it is bad. Okay, it ends the run, and that's fine. I think we're all pretty happy with that. We're all pretty thrilled. Yeah, we're all pretty happy. Everyone's happy all the time. I know you've got shipment from Vlad. That takes 2 ticks. I haven't... I'm gonna take a credit. Back to you. Yes.
To me, a pad campaign will get me a credit.
Oh.
Federal fundraising. 5 cards in hand. Let's see.
Imagine a world without pad campaign.
I mean, I can.
Why bother? Now I don't have to imagine a world without pad campaign. It's on the screen.
It'll be a draw and a draw. Boop. Boop. Federal and my mandatory. Click 1. You know, this isn't the worst thing in the world for you, but I will play self-growth program.
Okay, that isn't the worst thing in the world. What are you growthing?
I will growth your masterwork for sure.
Sure.
And then I will growth your sec testing.
Cool. Sec testing is what I would have done.
Yeah.
It's just annoying enough.
It feels weird in a way to be like, it's a 0 cost. How
But really, it's you're denying me 2 credits on my next turn.
Yes.
In a way.
And you'll have to click to install it again. You can't install it using QLoop.
Yeah.
Or Masterwork for that matter. Okay, so that was click 1.
Okay.
Get self-growth. Click 2.
Yeah. Another self-growth.
Gosh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Again, this is like not a board state where I feel terrible.
I would love that. But I guess I could have trashed the security testing, but I don't think I want that at the moment. Those are all hardwares.
3 hardwares and a program.
I'll gain a credit. And I will gain a credit.
That's absurd.
And I owe you a card.
Okay. My turn. Let's roll the die. Roll the die.
R&D.
Thank you.
That.
Mark. I'm not going to alarm clock. Well, no, I'm not going to alarm clock.
you risk losing something you might.
Exactly. Yeah.
keep.
Some of these did get bounced back.
Well,
by
you
hand.
do have a revolver.
I do have a revolver to avoid that, but
you could just blat all day.
I guess I could just blat. But if I steal an agenda accidentally, can we see Amani Sinai again?
Amani Sinai.
So yeah, whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, you trace X, which is the advancement cost. If I steal a 3/2, that's a trace I can't beat, and then you bounce something else back to hand.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. It's just annoying enough.
And it's 4 to trash.
It is. It's an FFG trash cost if I ever. You know. So. Actual quick one.
Sure. Fire away.
Let's dirty laundry and Monty Snipe.
Okay.
Just to make some cash.
Well, you run successfully on a remote.
Prognostic. I'm going to use prognostic, of course.
Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it, Peter.
Thankfully, prognostic is very rarely helpful, and so I don't feel like I'm losing anything when I forget to use it.
I assume you're not doing anything.
No, I had no credits when I arrived.
Yeah.
Let's clear this tag.
Sure.
Let's install a sec testing.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Get that masterwork out again? I mean, I'm just at this point.
Maybe get the masterwork out again, but it's not like I've got a whole lot. Actually, no, yeah, the masterwork would do something. I'll install the masterwork for 2. It draws me a card. And back to you.
Excellent. Pack campaign. Also, federal fundraising. How about that?
You know, there's a cake song about that.
I will draw from the federal fundraising. And mandatory draw.
Oh, it was there?
1, 2, 3.
No.
That's tomorrow's headline.
The masterwork. Or something.
Yeah, that masterwork is probably going to get bounced.
You let me know. I
First
only got the
you're
1
tagged.
credit. Yeah, I took the
Then
tag.
this is a trace 3.
I'm going to choose not to fight this trace. Are you going to choose to boost
that's
it?
going to be a masterwork that'll get.
Thank you.
back
Thank
to
you for your
your
service, masterwork. You drew me a card, so joke's on you.
I mean, I could do the sec testing. That's an interesting question.
Okay,
Right?
I'll
Like,
let you choose.
Because the sec testing, again, you're low on credits, and you're going to need credits to chase that tag that you now have. But that masterwork,
Sorry, what? What was that?
that masterwork is going to cost you 2 to play anyway. So I will let you have the masterwork in hand.
Okay.
It's all you. I owe you some cards though.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm gonna roll a die, or at least I'm gonna like take it up.
Just one.
You keep doing that.
And just keep shaking.
Producer's gonna put on technical difficulties if I keep doing this. Oh, I rolled it accidentally.
Yeah,
I rolled it prematurely.
that's a 2. I still owe you 1 more card.
I know I just gave you information, but I'm gonna trust you not to use that.
What information? No, it's not. That won't make a difference.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
That's all you.
Right, my market is HQ.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my free alarm clock run.
Sure.
I will use prognostic to look at the top 2 cards. I know what one of them is. I've seen the second one. And security essence is also going to be on HQ.
Sure. Are you going to? How many bullets are you firing from your gun?
Yeah, this is a tough choice. I'm going to fire 2 bullets.
Okay.
So I will. Just get these all ready. Gain a click back. Gain 2 credits. And I believe that's it as far as my triggers go. Thank you for your service, everyone involved in this.
Yep.
We traded 2 bullets for 2 money. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It was clickless. Do I want to run again or no?
Man, that's a lot of value town that you've got going. 5 clicks and you've already run on HQ.
Click 1, I'll draw. Oh, that's useful. Click 2, I will.
Chase a tag?
Oh, I'm going to dirty laundry. I will dirty laundry the Amani just to get some money back.
Get some money back. Handy.
Good tag. Install Masterwork to draw a card.
Yep.
That cost me 2.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I'm just going to play a Carpe Diem, which will gain me 3 credits total. I'm going to choose not to run HQ at the moment.
Very well. I'll gain a credit from my pad campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I will federal fundraising. Take a look at what we've got over here. Sure. And it will be a mandatory draw. Or sorry, am I gonna bother? No, we're gonna just do the draw.
Okay.
1,
Mm-hmm.
because that'll draw me a card. 2.
Mm-hmm.
And credit. Your
Cool.
turn.
I'm going to give this a think.
Mhm.
But also I'm going to roll this die.
That is R&D.
That's R&D. I will make a free run on HQ.
Sure.
First I'll do Prognostic.
Okay.
Then I'll do Masterwork to install a
Boomerang.
Boomerang for 3. Does draw me a card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a token for Boomerang on me.
Sure,
Maybe
you
we have
do.
the token.
Technically, you have these. But
Split on the probable mess name. And security testing, I'll also say, is on HQ.
HQ.
On HQ.
Okay.
No, I'll say it's on. I'll say it's on R&D.
It's on our.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm doing things in the wrong order, and no one's gonna shout at me, especially not Cephalopod, especially not Andre.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to spend 1 to avoid the net damage.
But I'm getting a credit.
You will unfortunately be gaining a credit.
Cool.
And then
You're gonna access.
I will be accessing a card.
What could it be?
I don't. Do you know? Right, Imani's on the table. Oh, such a fool.
But you didn't see it. The Spin Doctor.
Sure. Spin Doctor's gonna cost me 2 trash.
Goes away. Goodbye, Spin Doctor. We hardly knew you.
I will run R&D.
Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little tricksy.
You tell me if you're going to trip it.
What else do we have here? Sure. Let's finally have a look at what this is. It's
Oh, it's
message
a
chest
message chest file. Interesting.
file. You can use your boomerang to get past it.
Are you going to use the token to?
You have no credits. I see no reason.
Interesting. Are you going to spend 5 credits on this message chest file?
Yes, I will spend the 5 credits. That I will do.
Now I'm going to sit here and regret things because I thought I had a plan in mind to do some stabbing this turn. That is not the case, unfortunately. So maybe I'm just.
I
Gonna...
will let you undo this click. You pretty much knew that this was a message chest file.
But it is ending the run. I'm just gonna let it ride.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It did cost you 5 credits, and that's
Yeah.
kind of fine with me. Now I'm just gonna feel some regret.
So you are letting this bounce. You are not
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not
it's
using the
bouncing.
boomerang. Okay.
Draw. Credit. Back to you.
Very well. Pad campaign will give me $1. Federal fundraising.
John makes $1. I make a dime. It's probably.
That's why I fuck on you time. We'll do that. And it's going to be a federal fundraising and a mandatory. Click 1. We're going to install here.
Mm-hmm.
Draws me a card. Clicks. Click 2. We're going to install here.
Okay, it'll cost you a credit though.
Yep. And click 3, credit. Here you go.
Okay.
That's R&D.
R&D again. Okay, sec testing. I'm gonna put sec testing on Amani.
On Amani?
On Amani.
Sure.
Will I use my free run on HQ? I will use my free run on HQ.
Will I lose my dignity?
Technical difficulties.
Someone care my. Are you giving me the chance to? You're running on HQ.
I'd love it if you ran.
It's a
you
tie.
rezzed. I figured it would be. Well, it is a bit annoying because I won't go to revolver. You know what? So little of this is useful to me.
And yet, the musical Rent is such a joy. It is not. You are facing a tithe.
I feel like actually that these cards are not worth as much to me as maybe keeping you a credit short. So I'm going to break the credit subroutine and let you net me. I guess I could have double click, but didn't feel correct to do so. It'll come back.
Yeah, a Jite is not exactly something that will stay in the heap forever.
But I'll jack out. I'm not as interested in seeing the rest of HQ as I
once thought. That's on Amani.
It's on Amani. Let's run Amani and make 2 credits.
Sure.
Thank you for your service, Amani. Mark is on that. Could go trashing stuff. Draw.
You didn't Q loop, did you?
I mean, I looked at the top 2.
Oh, well, then you did. You didn't. I mean, you didn't spend the 1 or anything.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, Zeeg.
Yay, Zeeg. It's us, the Backroom dealers.
Well, there's one of us who's a backroom dealer. One of us is whom is playing for 1/8 of a club sandwich.
Yeah.
Look, the producer in the producer's infinite wisdom is allowing this. So
Well, you know what? The titular club, that's where the back rooms are. We were in the back rooms of the titular club. Sandwich. I am...
something extra if you went. Is that what I'm hearing?
Sorry, the producer's whispering something to my opponent. What's happening right now?
Apparently, you're gonna get something extra if you win.
I don't think I can handle this. I am not doing well enough to be taunted now that I'm 2 points down.
I
I'm
wonder
not feeling
if
great.
Ken 70's tokens are resilient enough to a giant case just dropping on it.
I'm taking 2 credits back to you.
Once again, if you are just tuning in, these tokens, also
The
including
Banhar
a Banhar one, these are Ken 70's tokens that you can go and take a look at at shop.kmcloud.tech.
Producer, toss that in the chat. There we go.
Yeah, these things are too rich. So you just gained a bunch of money? Is that
I just gained some credits, yeah.
All right.
And Ken 70 also has the smaller Banhar.
Yeah, the smaller
Yeah.
Banhar.
But I like these big
It's
ones.
more wheat. Yeah, the big ones. So I gotta say, Ken 70, if you are still here, the big ones, I actually love the size of the big ones compared to little ones. I'm not saying the little ones are bad, but the big ones, not even just for stream, because it's a lot more visible, but the fact that it just fills up that nice big ice.
Basically occupying the real estate of an ice.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
It's great. It's really great.
I know,
Okay.
Zeeg. I'm being greedy.
So we'll gain a credit from that pad campaign,
Okay.
which has been doing some work. Federal fundraising.
Good for
trigger.
you.
Oh, I still have 5 in hand. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I will not draw from Federal. I'm just going to draw. We're going to install new server.
Okay. New server.
This draws a card. We're going to install new server. And then I am going to gain a credit. And that's turn. 5 in hand.
5 is
Archives.
archives.
The one server you can't get in at the moment.
We'll see about that. No, you're probably right.
Alarm clock.
I'm not going to alarm clock.
Ring a ding ding, motherfucker!
Jesus Christ. No, I think we're all just going to have a great time with this stuff.
Where's your sec test?
That's a good question. Sec testing. Where's my sec? Oh. Let's say that's not back on Amani. Thank you,
Sure.
Amani. Put it here. I don't want-
She likes the attention.
Yeah,
You can also trash her at this point. You've got the creds.
I totally could. But quick one. I'm just going to install.
Finally, you've got coffee.
I've got coffee.
You're not doing that as a result of a run from Masterwork?
I wish I could, but it's not even a hardware.
Oh, right. It's broken. What am I doing? Sorry, it's prognostically that I'm thinking, and then it has to be on top of your deck, and it's not.
Exactly. 2, let's run Amani, which will let me look at the top 2 cards with that bad boy. Will I use Masterwork to install anything?
Will someone care?
No, I will not. We'll make game my 2 from sec testing.
Okay.
It's time to go exploring.
Sure. There's a lot of cards on the table.
Cards on the table. I'm interested in this one.
You were running on this server?
I'm running on that server. That, to me, bottom left corner server.
Ready? The wage workers.
Folks, you hate to see it.
It's a lot of money.
Get out of there. It's not worth it.
It stays.
This server.
You hate to see it.
I do hate to see
Infinite money tonight.
No. All right, well, keep her flipped because I don't want to think about it. Okay, wage workers, Amani, got it.
Yeah. Here.
Back to
I'm
you.
gonna use these
To
to
represent.
just show ones that you've seen. So you can always ask me what they are. I'll tell you.
Yeah. All right, back to you.
I don't believe. I'm just gonna check. I don't believe you've seen any of these others. No. I will res, however.
Okay.
Campaign.
All right, could be worse. Could be worse, folks. Could be worse.
Okay. So I'll get the 2 from the Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll also get 1 from the Bad Campaign.
So far, so good.
And we'll take a look with federal fundraising.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have too many cards in hand. We'll just draw the 1. We're gonna res the wage workers. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this back because
I now know
you
what
now
it
know
is.
what
Yeah.
it is. We're gonna click 3 times for credits,
Fair.
and then we are going to sure. We're gonna put a piece of ice right there.
Okay. It's going to cost you, though.
It will. Cost me 1.
Cool.
Here we go. 2. That's HQ.
That is HQ.
Yeah, the starter token set is pretty sweet. And it is worth a look if you enjoy acrylic tokens, especially if you're Canadian.
John's on Near Earth Hub, some kind of terrible asset spam malarkey. And I'm also running a Wayland deck.
And I have a lot of decks here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sec testing I'll put on.
Taking a while.
Put on the Amani.
Money again?
And am I gonna bother
Your
with
mark
the one-
is here.
yeah, thank you. I mean, like, obviously the alarm clock would get me some value, but I don't love this.
I mean, value is a questionable thing.
Value is questionable.
Time is a valuable thing.
I'm not going to use my alarm clock. What I will do is run Amani. I get to do prognostic. I know what these are. And I'll gain my 2 credits from that.
Yep.
And gets installed. 2 I'll draw. So that's the other Amani.
This isn't a money.
Let's check this out,
Okay. Access?
please.
It's a Hollow Man.
Holloman. He can't be allowed to live.
Trash the Hollow Man.
Check this out.
It's a Maryland campaign.
Yeah, no, leave it. Leave it. All right, back to you.
I will res that Maryland campaign.
I bet you would.
I would and I did.
Damn it. So good at resing things.
Money.
Money.
And money. For 7 credits. And federal fundraising.
Mm-hmm.
Cards in hand.
I wouldn't know.
Got a bunch. We'll draw from the federal and we'll draw here. We're running out of room.
Whose fault is that?
Absolutely mine. We will go click 1, install, which will draw a card. Click 2, we will install. And click 3, we will install.
Mm-hmm.
Cost me 1. 5 cards in hand.
Yep.
That's all you.
That's on RD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going
We'll
to.
close this out.
Thank you. I'm not going to do a alarm clock run. I will. Spirit tech testing on Amani.
It's amazing how annoying Tithe is.
Yeah, it's just annoying enough. And Revolver is like, it doesn't feel good to use Revolver
No.
on Tithe.
It does not.
No, it does not.
But the thing is, you will, at this point, you could throw the gun at me just to prevent me from getting a credit.
Yeah, and
Just,
that- obviously we all know, we all recognize that as something that's potentially very funny. All right, let's run Amani Sinai. I get to do prognostic. I'll see some new things.
I assume you're not trashing money.
I mean, I can't. I'm getting credits.
Yeah, well, you could run it again.
Would I? Could I?
You could. I wouldn't
could.
necessarily
You're,
recommend
no,
it.
you're absolutely right. I could. 3, 4, 5. Okay. You've got money coming in. This feels a bit silly. Maybe not that silly. And then I'll spend 2 clicks and a credit to doof a you.
Sure. Tithe.
Tithe. I got so much money. Just hit me. It all hits me.
Okay, so you're getting 2 net and I'm gaining 2?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do that. This 5, I imagine, is going to go to you, but we'll figure out these cards. 2, 3. So that's a prognosticulu. Good hit for you. And a boomerang, which is a decent
Yeah.
hit. Are you duping me for 5?
I will doof you for 5, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
I have 3 credits. You now have 12.
And that's the end of my turn. I was gonna have to discard anyway. I figured tithe me.
Yeah, why not? We're going to gain 5
Yeah.
straight up from
Yeah.
the field. And we'll federal. Back to 5 cards in hand. So we'll do a mandatory draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, now I'm gonna have to put my credits down here.
Okay.
There's too much shit going on. Click 1, I'll install. Which draws me a card.
Mm-hmm.
Click 2, I'll install.
Mm-hmm.
Click 3, I'll install. Okay, so we're gonna have to install,
I see.
and that gets me a click,
Mm-hmm.
which I have that. Sure, I'll gain a credit
Okay.
and pass the turn.
RD.
There's just so much crap here.
Back testing on Amani. I'm not going to alarm clock. Click 1 though is another diesel. 2, 3.
Here, we're gonna Consolidate. Also, I'm about to lose a Maryland campaign one way or the other.
Yeah. 2 is I'll run the Imani, and I'll look at the top two of these cards.
Yep.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure that people can tell that there's... There we go, 5.
I'll install a class act.
Oh, so classy.
So very classy.
So classy lassie.
I am a classy lassie.
I don't doubt it.
I'm the classiest lassie.
You are the classiest lassie.
So many face downs in there.
There are.
And you do have at least one spin doctor out there. I might as well trash it eventually, but not this day.
Mm.
This one.
Access?
I'd love to access, please, sir.
It is an artificial crypto crash.
Okay. What happens now?
Well, I assume you're stealing it.
I would
you don't
be
have
stealing it,
you
yeah.
don't have a way to stop that
Nope.
from happening. The Imani will trigger.
Trace 4.
That's trace 4. I am not going to pay into it, so you can choose whether you want to or not.
Well, I'll pay 4 because I feel like... Yeah, I'll pay 4. You know, this is fine.
Yep.
Maybe that's incorrect, but every time I see Imani, my brain starts to shut down. So I'm like, I'm just going to go with my first instinct.
Well,
Not overthink it.
Because your class act costs you 4 to put out.
Yeah, but
At least now you get to draw the cards.
yeah, now I'll be drawing the cards because I wouldn't if Class Act was uninstalled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To me?
Unfortunately, it is to you, sir.
Well, I'm going to gain 5.
Okay.
And then this Maryland campaign is going to get shuffled back in.
No, it's weird.
That's weird.
I haven't drawn a breaker that's not a revolver yet.
Yeah, there's cards that I haven't drawn either,
Okay,
which
good.
I'm like...
That's actually very strange.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cut.
Federal fundraiser.
Okay. You can have the federal funding.
Yeah.
That's a weird
Oh, sorry. I'm. Do you mind?
I
It's-
don't mind.
It's a bladder word. It's not going to affect you. I have too much money.
Okay.
And a Rashida, which will. But I'm doing the federal fundraising first.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Put that down there. Then the Rashida, which will get me 3 credits. I'm just gonna do this. Have all the money and none of the fame. 1, 2, 3, and then mandatory draw. So that's a lot of money. A lot of cards that I just put in here. Quick 1, install on a new server. Which draws a card. Quick 2. We'll install here. Quick 3 will install here.
So piece of ice protecting
And
whatever the heck that is.
Quick 4 will install here.
Okay.
And I owe you 1 card. Now it's all you.
Okay. Let's think about this.
Let's get dangerous.
That's R&D. Oops, gonna say there. Sec testing. Let's say it's on Imani.
Sure. Alarm clock.
Yeah. God, alarm clock. There's good stuff in here. There's some stuff in here. But I won't alarm clock. Quick 1. I'll dirty laundry the Imani.
Sure.
So I'll gain 5.
Yep. Just straight up.
Do that in ones in case that. It's being important. I forgot about my triggers, and that's okay.
You can do it. You can do it. It's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'll do prognostic. Cool. Oh! A card that I thought I'd see way earlier, it's now much too late. And that's deeply unfortunate.
Well, it happens.
It does happen, and I hate that it happens. Honestly, I do. Then I will... You know, I'm going to Bravado HQ.
Sure.
And on my way in, I am going to use... Now, prognostic I already know, and that's fine. I'll use Masterwork. to install a new boomerang. Unfortunately, I lose a boomerang.
Your Chesve will pay the price.
My Chesve is going to pay most of that.
Yep.
Sorry. That draws me a card, which lets me filter draw.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to be you, I guess. And then I will let you keep credit. Oh, hang on, I've got so much in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I will prevent. I'll take a net and a credit, and then we'll see what I lose, and maybe that'll determine how I deal with the second tithe.
You lose a class act.
Cool. And then the next one, you know what? I'm going to
Rolling the dice again.
I'm gonna break the net damage and let you take a credit.
I'm now I'm at 19 credits. How about that?
And then I'll access one of those delicious cards from HQ. The Forbidden Fruit.
Sonopo research.
Cool.
$15 credits to my 19.
I'll run here. This iced remote, please.
I'll res a ping.
Okay, in tag.
Cost me 2.
I'm going to use this boomerang.
Get stung in the face by a bee? Ew.
I can feel
That
my teeth.
sucks. So you are proceeding in?
Yeah, I'm gonna boomerang the ping, please.
Sure. Access?
Yep.
It's a degree mill.
Okay. I've had worse. I must shuffle 2 installed runner cards into the stack.
So the revolver would be a pretty
The
good.
revolver feels like a great choice.
Yeah.
So does the alarm clock. How much value am I getting from the alarm clock these days?
I don't think you're getting a whole ton.
You know, it's gonna be
The J?
because you're gonna Amani me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of money. Like maybe it's not worth it to you to actually like make this a thing. Just thinking.
Stinking thinking.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I thought producer put stinking thinking on the screen for a second. Come on. Maybe it'll be, it'll be the alarm clock. Sure.
Sure. Amani will be trace 5.
Okay.
I am not boosting the trace. So you can just pay 5 if you don't want to deal with it. You're not doing the first thing
I'm
you
thinking.
think of with Amani?
I'm thinking. This time I'm
Breaking
thinking
your own?
because 5 is a lot, and like the class act is the only thing here that like would be costly, but at the same time,
Are you an apiarist, Brendan?
yeah, I think Brennan's a bit of a amateur apiarist.
Note, I didn't claim you were an amateur. Maybe you're a professional.
I said amateur. Brennan knows what he did. He lost his apiarist license. You know what? Bounce something.
Masterwork.
Cool. Last click, I will remove the tag.
That
Then I'll
seems
have-
wise.
And I'll have to discard some cards, but that's fine. It will be masterwork, actually. And it will be sec testing. I know sec
So I'll
testing.
res a daily business show.
Ooh.
That fucking time you showed up. I'll res another Bladderwort.
Okay.
And okay, so first I'm gonna gain a bunch of money. So 2 from the Maryland campaign, it's gonna get shuffled in.
Okay.
1 from the Pad campaign. 2 from the Ladderworts. That's a lot of money, and I'll drop all my cards.
I won't look. I won't look.
Yep, all of
I
my
know
cards.
what quite a few of them are, but
One by the other two.
Yep.
okay. Technical difficulties.
This floor does not give me a whole lot of grip on these cards. There we go.
We need to put a neoprene playmat across the entire
Yeah,
floor.
across the entire floor of the back room, because we're not that seedy a place. Okay, so here, let's just get clear on how much. It's sitting on 19 credits.
It's not even that much.
And then the Maryland campaign will get shuffled in. And then we'll daily business show alongside a federal fundraising. It's all kinds of fun. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Okay. I will draw from the federal fundraising.
Seems like a plan.
Which,
Hello, SRN.
there we go. Actually, here, I needed to reorganize it so it was this way. That's great.
Okay.
I'll draw 2. Get that. You go on the bottom.
It's
and
time
then
to get
mandatory
filter
draw.
in.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So, here we are.
here we be.
Here we is.
Click 1, we're going to install in a new server.
Okay.
Draw me a card. Click 2, we're going to install in a new server. Click 3, we are going to oppo you for 4 tags.
I'm going to put a tag down. I'm going to put a die on top of it that says 4.
Get tagged. Oppo Research has done its job.
I've been tagged.
It is your turn.
Okay. Roll the die. It's the opposite of what I wanted.
Can't help you there, Budzo.
That's what my parents called me. And there's a reason I don't speak to them. It was their birthdays this past week and we got Italian.
Aww.
Yeah,
Patrick walks his Bobby a guy.
they're born 2 days apart.
Really?
It was a difficult labor. Sorry, that's a technical difficulties joke.
That's a difficult joke to make against somebody who's a twin.
You're right, it was. You're right, it was. It's a good thing that
My sister was born breech.
This is I made a mistake. I made
Lots
an
of
error,
mistakes.
and I made a terrible
You also
mistake.
implied that your parents were siblings.
Yeah. My mother
So-
was born on St. Patrick's Day, no relation.
My father was born the day before St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're learning a lot about each other that I wish we hadn't.
Why?
I don't like to learn about people.
Okay.
It's like I might as well name a goldfish.
Fair.
Quick 1 is going to be installing a masterwork. 2. It's going to draw me a card, and that's going to be a class act draw. It's interesting. Another card I wish I'd seen much sooner. 2 is going to be Revo.
Ah, the gun's back.
The gun's back.
Sun's out, guns out.
3 is an Umbazul.
Seriously? Interesting. Okay.
It's pronounced Embetzel. But let's do it. I'm gonna prevent the net damage, and you can gain 2 credits.
I'm getting 2 credits.
I'm not using Masterwork here. And then I'm going to say Operation. We're going to reveal 2 cards at random from your hand. Operation, trashed.
Seamless launch goes away.
Operation, trashed.
Oppo Research goes away.
I gain 8 credits.
Mhm.
And lastly, I could run Amani Sinai just to get a couple more credites.
Yeah, you did make quite a few credites there.
I did make a handful of credites. Lastly, you know what? I'm going to run this remote. What's it?
It's a daily business show.
Keep it.
I thought you might say that. Okay, so first I'm going to pop the Spin Doctor here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are there cards that are now in your trash?
Yeah, I want a seamless launch
Uh-huh.
and an Oppo Research back.
No, you'll probably get them back.
So you're still tagged
I'm still tagged.
on 4.
On 4, you've got a shipment from Vlad somewhere. I didn't see it. I didn't trash it.
Okay, I'll let you. Yeah. Res the Spin Doctor. Which will draw me. This is still on your turn, by the way. So,
Lovely.
you know what? Fuck it. We'll res a daily business show before we do that. So now let's see 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep that. Keep that. These 2. So those are going to go in. These are going to go to the bottom. All right. All right. So it's this is how it is. This is how it be.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna daily business show, or first we're gonna federal fundraise and see if we're
Mhm.
gonna draw a card here. We're gonna daily business show, and we'll keep you these 2 at the bottom. All right. Let's install.
Mm-hmm.
Let's.
You draw a card from that install?
No, it's in an
Oh,
existing
it's
server.
an existing server. It's over there.
Pay 1 for a shipment.
Okay.
So that'll put 4 counters on this, and then I'll put the 5th.
Nice.
Just score re-education.
Okay.
Oh, and I gain a whole shit ton of money too. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So re-education. Add any number of cards from HQ to the bottom of R&D. Draw the many cards. Then you randomly add the same number of cards from your grip to the bottom of the stack. You have 3 cards in hand. Sure, why not?
3 cards?
3 cards to the bottom.
Okay. See you soon, cards.
It's on you.
It's on me, huh?
Mhm.
Did you want to Amani me?
I will. It's 5.
I mean, what do I really hate to... No. Not something.
That's actually really interesting. No, I'm not bouncing the class act. That's an interesting call. Revolver, obviously, I'm not going to touch. It's right now, for me, it's between Chesve, Masterwork, and Prognostic. Security testing, I don't really care about. You've got tons of money. Chesve, equally, you've got tons of money. So I think it's just going to be the Masterwork, and I'll prevent you from drawing through your deck. I'll let you go.
Okay. Yeah, let's roll a die. That is Archives again.
Mhm.
Security testing will say it's on Amani.
So 13 credits is what I have currently.
Quick one, I'll spend 2 to install Masterwork. Draws me a card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amani doesn't really hurt you at this point. Now I'm just thinking
Then
about
I'll
Brennan and
Clear
the beats.
3 tags. Going down to 1. Back to you.
1 tag. 1 tag out there.
A singular tag. Is that all right?
Yes, it is. It's completely fine. Just wonder what I want to do here. Sure, why not? Let's use the Spin Doctor.
Mhm.
Still on your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna put back Spin Doctor, and sure, a card you haven't seen.
Oh, a mystery card. I like that.
Yep. Not a lot of cards left in here. I'll let you figure that out. I'm gonna see if I'm rezzing any of this shit. Nah.
Okay.
We'll go first 1, 2, 3 credits. Give them enough credits. Then federal fundraising. Like that. I will draw off the federal fundraising, but this one's going to the Briny Depths. Then I will draw a mandatory. So, click 1. I'm going to install here.
Okay.
Click 1. Click 2. I'm going to install here.
Interesting.
Drawing a card. Click 3. I'm going to install in the iced remote.
That makes perfect sense.
And then I'll pass the turn to you.
All right.
Oh, wait. I still have a click.
Okay, never mind.
I still have a click. With that click, I guess I will just draw a card. Go ahead. 2. That's HQ.
It's HQ, huh? Quick 1. Let's run HQ.
Okay.
You can gain 2 credits and I'll avoid 2 net damage. Oh, and I'll also be, of course, prognosticking. And
I'm now at 17 credits.
I'll be accessing a single card from HQ.
I wonder if it's a good one. Shh. It's a Maryland campaign.
Keep it. Would be cheap for me to trash it, but maybe I'm not going to anyway. I gain a click. Thank you very much for your service. I know what the top 2 cards are. They're not good to me. So 2 is going to be... Actually, I'll draw. 3, I will run R&D.
Running R&D.
Oh, never mind. I don't have a boomerang there anymore. I will not run R&D. 3, I'm going to draw. 4, I'm going to run R&D. And with Masterwork, I'll put that onto the Messney. That draws me a card.
Sure. Ready?
I'm ready. Messney 2. Oh, hold on.
Messed in Chesvo.
I lose 3 credits.
And the run is over.
And the run is ended. And last click, I will take a credit back to you.
Okay. We're gonna gain 3. We're gonna...
Yeah, the Hallman playmat's pretty nice.
Federal.
Okay. One of those games where I'm like, I'm going to check my deck after that it still has the cards I think it has.
Go on the bottom.
Okay.
And we'll draw a card. And we're going to click 1, draw. 2, install. Res a Spin Doctor. And install.
Unnecessary, but appreciated for the stream.
Your go.
Okay. It's a 1 for HQ.
HQ.
How many cards in HQ?
There's 5.
Okay. So, quick 1. I will run HQ. You
Sure.
can gain 2, and I'll break the net damage.
Okay.
And I'll do prognostic, of course, which I'll do in the wrong order, as always.
I'm now back up to 17 credits.
Right, before I get there, I am going to install Ripera.
Sure.
For 4 total. And do I have anything else? No. And then I'd like to access a single card, please.
Seamless launch.
Again, quick. 2. Still another Ripera.
That's a Chesva.
It is actually a Chesva, which is interesting. And I'll explain later why. It's a different word that starts with a C. Let's run this new one.
Sure.
Silly, but...
I'll res a ping. Get tagged.
Oh, I misread. Okay, yep. That's fine. Misread things. Yep, that feels dumb.
I'm just gonna bounce off, I guess.
Gonna bounce.
Okay.
Take a cred. Run.
Ran.
I did not run R&D. I ran HQ
Sorry,
first.
Ran, Chesve, Kurapira.
You're absolutely right. I
Ran.
did not have an extra.
You did
Oh
not
no,
have
wait,
enough.
sorry. The mark was on HQ.
Yeah, but you ran, Chesve, Kurapira, ran, credit.
Yes.
So you now, that's the
Yeah.
end.
Run, Kripra, Chesve, credit. No, I have one more. Run, Kripra, Chesve, credit. Fifth.
You ran first.
I did run, and that's when I found out that I was
And it's when you
bad
found
at
out
the
that it was
game,
okay.
and that's how the game goes. And now back to you, sir.
Yeah, and there's the seamless launch for the artificial crypto crash.
Good game.
That was a risk. I knew that there was a chance that
Yeah.
you were going to draw the Kurapira, but
Eventually.
there's not a whole lot left in my deck.
I know, I was like, that doesn't make for fun content, but
No, there's
there was
degree
potential.
mill and artificial in
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, that was a rough one. I don't feel
Yeah.
good about how I played.
I don't feel good about playing this on stream. Kurapira was installed during a run? Was it installed during a run?
It was.
Okay, then you win.
All right, then I win. Yay! Thank you, Antoine. You're the best.
Was
Yeah.
it installed during a run?
Yeah, it was installed during the HQ run.
Okay.
It was on top of my deck, and I installed it via Uloop.
Then there you go. And you paid the one for it.
And I did pay the extra one for it, yes.
Well, there you go.
Which is why I probably didn't win. But also, I did misread the board. When you installed a new thing in that server, I thought that was one of your, like, floating remotes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you didn't have to trash that, but you did for the stream. But what you did was trash a card that was installed in an iced server. And I totally misread that. So, that's on me. It's not like I haven't played against
That's all good.
Massive Spam before.
I mean, I'm apologize for not realizing the Kurapira.
Thank you, Mark, wherever you are.
Thank you, Antoine. All right, throw down your thing. Let's play a better game.
We'll see. We shall see.
Let's play Hosh so that we have the opportunity to potentially use a Ken 70
Hosh
token.
versus B2L. We're built to last.
It's built very much to last.
What was that? Hark! I hear an angel.
That was a grueling game.
Yep. I don't want to know what time it was. I don't want to know how long that took.
But it's okay. Because we believe in you.
Okay. You know, I may not have realized I won without Antoine's help, but I did win credit perfect. At the end of a very grueling game where I made many mistakes.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I just into my daily business show. I was like, where the fuck is this?
Yeah.
The whole deck needs to filter.
Yeah.
Anyway. Do the casino. There. All right. Now, can you imagine playing that game with a chess clock?
Oh, well, I mean,
It would be over soon.
it would be over but sooner, so that's actually fine. I'm going to mull this. It's got cards I like, but not cards I want.
This is a pretty good hand, but it's just not good enough. Ugh. That's really too bad.
If we weren't competing, I would have like talked out loud what my hand was. Just like
You're allowed to do that.
I know, and but
I was definitely helping you out in some of those turns, and you were helping me.
No, I know you're right, and I don't know why I wasn't.
This is not an uber competitive thing. You're just playing for 1/8 of a sandwich and apparently a free prize.
Okay, you can't put both those ideas in the same sentence and have it come out looking like you're any kind of not doofus. Okay, 1/8 of a sandwich.
I'm a big doofus.
You're a big doofus.
Big
That sandwich has got stale mayo in it now.
I like stale.
Okay. Did the mic
Wake up after that game.
All right, folks, we're playing an actual game of Netrunner now, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
And you're playing as Hosh. Yeah, good luck, have fun.
GLHF.
Metroid draw. I like where this is going. Install. Install. Take 5 credits. That's a quickless action.
Yeah. That's super powerful, eh?
It's crazy powerful. And let's say advances 1, scaling 2.
Sure. Me?
On my way to you.
Click 1. That's a gamble. For sure! Look at all the space I have now for my credits. Woo. It's so nice. Click 2. Let's buy a bands. I'll run R&D, but...
You'll do buy band stuff first.
First, I'll draw 2 cards. Then, I'm going to... drop a...
Mr. Sakamogi, that... The minutia, the granularity that you can really get to with a Netrunner test clock is... as fun as I think it might be.
Drop a Liberated. Okay. Actually, sorry. Cost me 1 less. Yes, I'll access that card.
So quick 1 was buy bands? No, quick 1 was
gamble.
Okay.
Quick 2 was this. I'll steal.
Okay.
It's an eminent domain for 1 point.
I want those though.
I know you do, but I don't want you to have them. Isn't it funny the way that works?
But I want.
We don't care what you want. God, I know. Right?
It's like my audition to be a Disney princess all over again.
Every time. That's the end of the buy bands.
Thank you, buy bands, for your service.
And
yes, that's right. It is a club sandwich I took a bite out of. And I put it in the briefcase. And if I don't win it, then it will be sealed in the briefcase until next
click for credits
week.
And let's click for credits. We'll go up to 10. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Turn to big number. Mandatory draw. Gonna triple advance.
That's an eminent domain.
It's an eminent domain. Of course, I'll be getting 2 credits back.
Yep. And an archer.
And one of those beautiful, beautiful pointy boys. Archer. Archer.
I also go. I gained 2 and I turned into a magical girl.
I'm just gonna put Archer over R&D actually.
Okay. I'm gonna lose a credit.
And then let you cut.
And I'll draw a card because I'm magical that way. Click 1. I will play a Mystic Maybe.
Yeah, it seems like a thing.
Would have been nice to have for. Click 2. Let's play a fruit.
Okay.
Arocereas. Or Aroceras. Click 3 and click 4. I'll just make some cash.
My kingdom for a Kesselroyd right now.
Alright. Here you go.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
I am no longer a magical girl.
Install. Advance back to you. Getting my credits from advancing.
Mystic Mania will get credit. So, possibly a mess in the chest, though.
Possibly.
Alright, click 1, I'll draw. Click 2. Let's install a turtle and a leech.
Okay.
So 2 and 3. And I'll run archives.
Okay, do your thing.
Oh, but I have to access at least 1 card to get magical.
Oh yeah, that's to get magical, yes, but the
The Amakua and the leech will both get stuff. And that's turn.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
At 12 credits.
Install over archives. Install in there. And they install there, paying 1. Back to you.
Sure. Mystic Maybe. Click 1, I'll draw.
Seems like something you do.
Click 2, I'll draw.
I see.
Click 3. 5 credits right now?
5 credits.
Draw.
Folks, I know he's thinking, what's the worst that could happen?
Click 4, Banhar.
Okay.
I'll get to use my big ass thing! Come on, your go.
Okay. Alright, well, if he's going to be Banharing R&D, I don't mind. If I draw. I'm going to res and trash the
NGO front for
NGO front for money.
5.
Thank you, NGO front.
Did his job.
Gonna install a card here.
Mm-hmm.
Advance it once, gaining 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna advance once more. And reveal a Tucana at the same time.
And off.
No, it is hostile takeover.
Oh.
Well, come on, give me more money.
Maybe we'll get some cash.
From me scoring a card?
Or when I steal an agenda, of course. What am I doing?
Then we'll do...
No, I'm getting a bad pub is what I'm getting.
Yeah, then I'll do a Tucana.
Mm-hmm.
To install... I'm just going to move stuff down, I guess. One of these. It cost me 6, so 3 total.
Yep, that's rude.
It is.
Not a huge fan of that. That's the way it goes. To me.
Back to you.
Okay. Now I get the one on the Mystic, maybe. Bonhar is going to go right here.
Cool. You let me know when you're ready to run HQ, and I'll see if I want to res that envelopment.
Install each. First click.
Okay.
Second click. Raindrops on R&D. Or HQ, sorry.
Cards in hand?
No, it's not. I'm going to spend off the Mystic. I have... Ooh, hold on. Thank you. Do you mind if I...
I'll let you take it back.
Just,
I did threaten an envelopment.
Draw another card. It could be an archer, in which case I'd be totally fucked, so I'll draw one more card. There you go.
Are you still running HQ?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my last click now.
Mm-hmm. I'll res the Winchester.
Sure. 3 subs.
Exactly.
Bing,
bing, bing.
Yeah. 1. It's a crew.
Lago. Raindrops. You will be drawing 3 cards.
Mm-hmm. Because I have 3 power counters here. First, though, my leeches will get some stuff. Then I will access. That's a spin doctor. I will trash that.
Makes a lot of sense.
Or, no, I won't. I'm just gonna let myself grab one of those, and I'll gain 3, and draw. Here we go.
Okay. After I draw,
I have a magical girl. I gain 2.
I'll purge.
Mm-hmm. To me?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I lose a credit and I draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 1. I'll install an Anachem. Pick 2. A Paranoia Shelter. This is still here, by the way. Actually, you mind?
You can take another 3 if you want.
There. Pick 3. I'm gonna dirty laundry. This shouldn't have this there. Bah. I'll dirty laundry archives.
It's a little bit annoying. How many cards in hand?
2.
Just rest. It's only
Trailing?
1 damage.
1 damage, but 1 damage is
damage
not
is 1
nothing.
damage.
That's another Lago Paranoia Shelter.
The final Lago.
Okay. I will access the NGO front, but that's going to get the virus counters and I have 1 click left. Oh, I draw from the Anachem. And my last click, I will install a crew.
Okay. Enter a draw.
Yep.
It's all credit back to you.
Money. He's got money. I know what he's representing. question.
Could I take back the money?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a much better way to do this.
Yeah.
But I advance this once, advance this once, and gain 4.
Yeah. I would have thought that's a wiser choice.
Back to you.
All right. Banhar's going to stay here.
Makes sense.
Mystic maybe is going to get a thing. It's still a magical girl. I will run archives.
Okay. Give me for net. Bing.
It's a steel skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll draw 4. And
Gain your filthy tokens.
gain some tokens. Who doesn't love tokens?
I know I don't.
Put 2. Let's install a leech.
Okay.
Click 3. I'm gonna run R&D.
Okay.
I'll take a tag. And the bad pub.
Take a tag
Yep.
from.
The crew.
Oh, no, right there, the
I'm
crew.
reducing the strength of
Mm,
Archer
close.
to 6 and then trashing it.
Cool. Thank you, Archer. So the reducing it to
To 0.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
so-
reducing it to 0.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to pull 4 counters off leeches and
Mhm.
the crew.
Cool.
These will happen. I have 1 tag. I don't have. This is bad pub. I will access that card. I will steal. It is a hostile.
Gross.
Unfortunately, that's another thing on the mammy.
Hostile takeover.
Hostile takeover. I stole, so I don't get a counter on Amakua. And I'm tagged, so I will clear the tag.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to trash a card at random to keep my mystic. It's an Amakua.
My turn.
I'm still a magical girl.
Good.
It's your go.
I'll res the Rashida.
Mhm.
Trash the Rashida. 1, 2, 3 plus Mando. And gain 3 credits from that.
Mm-hmm. Getting rid of all of your 1 costs. Now I just have to play Clot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so leechy.
I thought Zendaya was Ichi. Install.
Advance to gain 2.
Advance again 2. Install back to you.
Lago. Crashes a raindrops, cut stone.
Draws you a steel skin, knowing my luck with Glago.
Well, we'll see. And then it's my turn.
So far, so good.
I'm still a magical girl, so I will lose 1 and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Click 1. I'll install a double charm.
Okay.
Click 2. I'll install a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Click 3. I'll buy a bands.
Okay.
Actually, I did this wrong.
Yes.
Do you mind if I take this back?
I'd love it if you did.
I'll just buy a bands here.
Okay.
I won't have installed the cup. I will buy bands into archives,
Okay.
which will first cost me a thing. The Mystic Mamie.
I think before you get to archives,
Yeah.
I'm going to res a Spin Doctor.
Sure.
Just pull back the Archer and the NGO front. Unfortunately, it will not prevent any cupping.
Well, Purse by Events is going to trigger.
Oh, there's no cup. Yeah, of course. Silly me.
Yeah, but I can install one, which I will. That's just going to get me a bunch of things. It's yours. And I'm not going to cup the Rashida.
Cool.
And then the last click. Let's go and why not?
Why?
We've already accessed it.
Why shouldn't
We've
you
already
have it?
accessed it. Shouldn't I have it? Let's go and see. It's a Messney.
Yes, it is.
I'll go and see HQ.
Okay. How are you going to play it?
So I'm gonna have to reduce strength, or yeah, reduce the strength by 1.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, and it's all you. You aren't doing anything before
I'm not.
I get in
You may
here.
do any of your successful run things. Do you have a tag on you, by the way?
No,
Okay.
that's my bed pub.
Oh, that's your bed.
Yeah, it's a poorly
yeah.
designed token, is what it is.
Okay.
And this is here. Where are you? You've got such a death grip on your cards.
All right.
I will steal
It
an
was what I
FPS drone
was
deployment.
To have a death grip on.
I'll lose a leech.
Mm-hmm.
Do I lose the cup in this situation or the leech? That's actually a really interesting question. I have a feeling like the cup's probably going to be important at some point. I will lose the... Oof, that is actually a really interesting call. Have to be able to continue to get into your servers. I'm gonna do that. What would you have done?
I would have done the cup as well.
Yeah. Okay. That was, I believe, my last click. So now's the time to absolutely end me.
Well, I'll purge.
Well, that's a choice you could make. There you go. Purging. Do we have a purge thing now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That's one that goes up there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I have any other triggers other than my running good old-fashioned archive. Oh, wait, sorry, I do. I lose a counter and draw a card because I'm a magical girl. I will scanned it, so I will spend 2 to dirty laundry archives.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a net.
Anakam.
Anakam goes away. Doing this slightly out of order. I hope he'll forgive me.
Nope.
No?
No, not after my game, where I did everything
and then
flawlessly.
I'll draw from the Anakam.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. Okay, so now we have money. Money, and we have leeches.
You have money. You have leeches. Like a 15th century doctor over here.
Right? Okay. Well, it means I can do some things. Question is, do I want to do some things?
I think the easy answer is no. But we're
This
gonna
buy
let you
advance doesn't stay here. We'll click 2 draw.
Okay.
Click 3 draw. And click 4. We'll sure gamble. Pass the turn.
Mentor draw.
Mm-hmm.
Install.
Talago.
Delago.
Strike fund.
Damn! You got it.
I will 2 and draw 2 cards.
No, Strike Fund is gain 2 credits.
Yeah, gain 2, Anakam, and
Oh,
Lego.
Anakam triggers. Yes, right. Yep. Oh, I'm such the fool. I'll advance this once, getting 2.
It's handy.
It is handy. I'll just advance it back to you.
Okay. Huh. Indeed. Okay, we're gonna put this here.
Okay.
We're going to lose credit.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card for being a magical girl. We're gonna put 1 on the Mystic Baby. We're going to... Oh boy. Okay, so this is gonna be a turn. Prepaid voice pad.
Mm-hmm.
Click 2. We'll sure gamble.
Nice.
So that's going to be net of 7. Because
Gross.
2 off the Mystic and 1 off the prepaid.
Sure.
So we'll just see. There was 18. We're going to play a twinning, which I should have done first. Do you mind?
Go ahead. Yeah, it would have one thing.
It would have
on
one
it, yeah.
thing here.
Mhm.
And then last click, because I'm just a jolly old fella, let's run R&D.
Okay, not gonna res. Access 2.
We're going to
Oh, and also you
access-
do any successful run things you need
Yeah,
to
we're
do.
gonna do some successful run shit. We are going to access. Sure, let's access 2.
Cardinal 1.
Steal. It's a hostile takeover.
Oh.
We're up to 6. Mystic Mammy will get that. Good game.
Oh, that's
Eminent Domain.
too bad. Oh,
The
no.
last 2 1s in your deck, isn't it?
Yeah, actually. That's funny. Good game.
Good game. As the SDS, yeah.
I would have turned things around a little bit.
Killing the Om?
Killing the Amakua, getting a new ice out. Oh, that hurts. Good game, though.
I didn't think I was going to be able to get in here. What do we have?
I mean, you could have with the... Well, I mean, not necessarily, actually. You needed more tokens on the leeches.
I wouldn't have been able... if this was here, I would have been able to... no.
No, it
be able
wouldn't
to
have
do
changed much, because
No.
the border control's not going to matter.
it. Yeah, I needed the extra counters, which is why I was doing that.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, we're 1-1.
Warp. Woof! He said, realizing. Now, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
We've got time for another game. A tiebreaker, as it will.
Mm.
But I'm going to give you the option of whether you want to run or corp. But it will not be the corp you played.
What corp will it be if I were to corp?
If you were to corp, I assume it's the corp that you have. Do you mean if you were to run?
Hang on a second. I thought you just said if I were to corp, it would not be the corp I played.
Sorry, if you were to run, you wouldn't be running.
Oh, I wouldn't be running
the
against
same
your
corp
same corp.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, you're more practicing with your
My-
masterwork. Few loops.
But it's embarrassing that I do it so badly.
But you should learn, especially if you're going to be playing it at districts.
I almost definitely won't. That's the thing.
It's your choice.
Yeah, let's do
You
my
can,
runner
you can corp
versus
if you want.
a new corp of yours.
Right. It'll be precision design.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm playing Sable once again.
Killing that turtle would have sucked.
Yeah.
It would have sucked. It wouldn't be game over.
No. It would have been something.
Would have been it definitely would have slowed me down, and then we would have been a
Like, I would've-
right pickle.
I would have killed Turtle and gotten a new piece of ice on R&D that was a bit better for Banhar. So.
Because I mean, I had the ability to torch an ice,
Mm-hmm.
so I probably would have torched HQ and started hammering that to fill up the leeches, and drawn like hell to get my Ashen Epilogue. And I had a Devil Charm on the table, so.
Yeah, there weren't any archers that would have lasted too long, but they're still going to tax you some of those precious resources.
There you go. For all the marbles.
Okay.
And by all the marbles, I mean 1/8 of a sandwich.
Oh, it had marbles in it? I thought those were capers. What am I doing?
This sucks. I'm just gonna mulligan that right the fuck away. There is no chance of my keeping that hand. It is not happening. Should be shuffling that too.
I've got a hand I can work with.
My hand had an overwhelming amount of ice in it. Or by ice, I mean agendas.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was actually a Hub World Eidolon deck. Joker, you were supposed to take these out of the deck. Rules for stud poker. All right. We good?
Mm-hmm.
We Gucci? It's a mandatory draw.
Yeah.
I should start with credits though, so I will. That's 5 credits. All for me.
So far, so good.
All for me. We'll hedge. We'll install. And we will install.
Cool.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
That's on HQ.
Well, I am sure glad I iced it up.
Let's see. Have a quick one on HQ.
Sure. Tatubola.
Alright, I bounce.
Get out of here.
2 install Masterwork. 3 install...
Yeah, you draw a card off that Masterwork.
I do draw a card off the Masterwork. Install Chesva.
Mm-hmm.
Credit, back to you.
My draw is mandatory. A Res of Tranquility home grid.
Great.
We'll install.
Mm-hmm.
We'll install. That's going to gain me a card. And we'll... Last click draw.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see what horrors await me in HQ, where my mark will remain.
Mm-hmm.
Quick one, I'm going to run HQ.
Sure.
Masterwork will install...
Boomerang. Prognostic.
This will be...
Alarm clock.
This will protect keep
Poison vial.
There we go. Keep naming it. Okay. It'll be Boomerang.
Okay.
Spend 2 of these. One of these, it draws me a card. The Boomerang is going to be...
On.
Here.
Great. So you're going to hit the tattoo and bounce off?
Bounce. Ouch.
Sure.
I'll run here.
Mm-hmm. Don't bother resing at this point?
We put one of the targets on there. I'm not sure I have my target on me.
Here, I'll just give you a... perfect. No, I will not res.
I'll access the face down card.
It's a Rashida.
No, Rashida's dead. Access the Tranquility, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll credit. Back to you.
Excellent. My draw is mandatory. My smile is not.
I feel like that's the beginning of a great hip-hop song.
Right? I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe beat poetry.
Come on, I'll install, which will draw me a card.
Of course, I am going to be... Oh no, that's still there.
Yeah, that's still there. With 2, I'll draw.
Okay.
And then click 3.
Draw again. Come on. Oh, draw again.
Draw
again, you coward.
I wish.
Again.
I'll gain a credit.
Gosh dang it.
And I will pitch a card. It's gone. It's all you.
Let's roll a die. 6 is Archive.
Yep.
How about quick one? I'm going to run archives, and I do have a few things I want to do first.
Sure, go for it.
So use Masterwork to install a Jekchinyu. Cost me these 2. It draws me a card.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to continue on into archives.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's going to happen on my way?
See in Maverus.
Ooh. I've been purged. Thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All Dirty Laundry R&D.
Sure.
What you got on top? Keep it.
In 5.
I'll bravado this remote.
Mm-hmm. You're all resin drafter.
Okay. I'll use Boomerang,
Sure.
and I'll keep going. I'd like to access the face down, please.
The Maverus. If you had no cards in hand, wouldn't that be funny?
That would be very funny. We'd
But
all have a good
it's
laugh
Maverus.
about that.
I
but it's
assume
not
that
yet.
you're going to trash it.
I'm going to trash it. Get out of there. Can't do anything about that.
Get a bunch of money.
And I'll shuffle the Boomerang back in.
That would have been so fucking funny.
Yeah. And 1 net damage, please. Okay.
I mean, it might have been worth it to res anyway, but I think the credits are what I want right now.
You had 4 credits alone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Did you want to cut?
No.
Good. I didn't want you to. You fool.
It's fair. You going to try to make your way in here so that you can knife one of my executives?
Wish I could, but no.
Oh, that's just stinking thinking. Class act. What a classy act.
And then I'll take the credit back to you.
Sure.
Draw 4 cards at the end of my turn.
Draw is mandatory. I'll install
So far, so good.
to draw a card.
I believe you.
I'll install.
Whoa, okay.
And res a spin doctor. And I'll install. And pass the turn to you.
We'll call that R&D.
Yeah, that's R&D. That's 6 in hand, by the way.
6 in hand.
2 Maverus in here. It'll purge you twice, boy.
All right. Quick one was Diesel. We'll look at 4 cards, and one of these gets tossed aside.
Now, it's saved for later.
Yeah, a little treat.
Yeah.
Like a bit of corn in my beard after a day of shucking
Exactly.
and boiling. Two, I will run on archives, and of course I'll be using Masterwork
Mm-hmm.
to do something. Yeah, let's install Alarm Clock.
Sure.
3 total. It draws me a card. A mining accident.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that pub.
Yeah.
Don't have 5. It's what's known in the biz as unfortunate.
Damn right. Do. We just do. Install sec testing.
Yep.
Install sec testing. I
Interesting.
usually don't do 2 of them, but you know.
You don't know what deck you're facing yet.
Yeah. Back to you.
My draw is mandatory. Good one. Seamless launch.
Cool.
Let's put 2 advancement tokens on there. Pay 1.
Mhm.
Seamless launch.
Nice.
Let's put 2 advancement tokens on there.
Why not?
And we'll score an architect deployment test.
Cool. Gonna look at the top 5 cards of your deck. And one of those is getting installed and rezzed. Folks, does he have a tier? Does he have a Cloud Eater?
No. He's a drafter, but he'll put it there.
Ooh, it is feeling a bit drafty in here.
And I have to install or do something else here. It seems... Oh, we'll pull a seamless launch back to hand for what that's worth.
Okay.
Sure. Install here. Cool. Got 2 credits. Pass the turn.
Let's roll the dice. It's HQ. Let's put 1 sec testing onto archives.
Sounds smart.
Say you're on HQ.
Sure. Alarm clock.
Yeah. Sure. I am going to alarm clock run.
Sure.
Nothing too fancy, but I am going to spend 2 to open...
First, Q loop. Or you don't have a Q
I don't have
loop
Q.
installed.
I'm over installing a Jachinu.
Yep.
It's a trigger a draw.
Yeah. That's honestly, sometimes that's the best play.
Yeah. Jachinu can come back. So.
Why did you put both of them in?
Honestly, that's such a good question. I'm going to put this here.
Okay. Gain your 2. Or no, are you going to bounce?
I'm
going to
bounce
off. Okay. You're not spending 2 clicks?
Oh,
Gain
yeah,
2 credits?
I'll spend 2 clicks. I'll spend 2 clicks.
Sure. There you go.
To bypass, which actually puts this...
You don't have 3 extra clicks. Your mark is an art. Or no, your mark is here.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to move the giant thing.
So then gain your 2 credits.
Beginning my 2 credits and my quick... And I could install this from my heap, but no, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would cost you 1. It would be less interesting to do it that way.
Thank you, security testing, for your service. Still there.
Yep.
Draw. I'll run archives. Gain
Sure.
2.
Get 2.
Let's go run that spin doctor.
This one here?
Yeah. Fine.
That isn't worth it. I mean, it kind of is. We'll get a Rashida and a hedge fund.
Fair. Back to you.
Pop them in here. So it's to me. Well, technically we didn't trash the spin doctor. We removed him from game. The spin doctor got flung off a cliff. Mandatory draw.
Thank you for your service, spin doctor.
Quick 1. Seamless launch. 2, 3.
Okay.
I'll score. That's an off-roll office.
That's an off-road office. Okay. Make a bunch of money.
I want money. So now I have 8 credits, which feels better than having less credits. I'm going to go and get a seamless launch back. It is your turn.
Let's roll a die. It's an HQ. Mark will stay there. Sec testing HQ, sec testing R&D.
Sure. Alarm clock.
Let's make my alarm clock run on HQ. I'm just going to install Q loop for these 2.
Sounds good.
Draws me a card.
And you'll keep them both.
And I'll keep them both, folks. Then am I going to spend clicks to get through?
I mean, you have sec testing here.
I do have sector. Yeah, I'll do it. I get a click back in money, so yeah, spend 2. By the way, did you want to swap anything?
Nope.
Do any swapperoos? Okay, so I get my 2.
Believe me, if I could have been doing this, I would have.
Oh, wait, I said R&D for that one. Is that going to change anything for you?
It's fine if you can keep that in here. Did you want it R&D or did you want
No,
it HQ?
I wanted R&D. I didn't. I wanted to access from HQ.
Okay, so
Okay,
then access from HQ. So you took your 2 back?
I took my 2 back.
And are you still going to spend the 2 clicks to get in?
I am still spending 2 clicks to get in.
Okay. So card.
I'll steal. Okay.
Steal an architect deployment test.
Architect deployment test.
Stolen.
Thank you.
Some seamless launches.
Okay.
Gone away.
Also a revolver.
Sure. Blat blat.
It's got bullets in it. That's me too. Let's bravado R&D. Let's bravado R&D.
Sure, we're gonna bravado R&D.
We're gonna bravado R&D.
Okay.
Drafter. This isn't great. Spend 1 and 1, and then 2 of these to break the drafter. I'll keep going.
It's a drafter.
Okay. Well, I'm boned. You can do drafter stuff. I should have thought that through.
I will go and get a seamless launch. Put it in my hand. I will install something from... Is this your last click, or is this your...
My second to last click.
Second to last click. Oh, interesting. Well, then that means that I have less options. We'll install here for 2.
Okay. So I gain this plus the 2 because of the sec testing.
Yep. Oof, that's a lot of money.
It's a chunk of money. I'm just going to replace this with a 5, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, let's run that tranquility remote.
Not going here for the knife. We're going here for the remote.
Oh, I do have knife on one.
You do have a knife.
Thank you for reminding me that I've got knife on one.
Yep. It's up to you. I'm fine with either way.
But I feel like that's sensitive right now because you have at least 2 seamlesses in hand. So I'm going to check this.
Okay.
So boost and break.
It was an off-world office.
Okay. And back to you.
It's back to me. Mandatory draw.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not thrilled, but it's okay. We'll install.
Okay.
Gain 2. We'll install. And we'll gain a credit. We'll pass the turn.
Okay, 2 roll die.
Again.
He said it was fine. Ken70 said it was fine. These are waterproof and dice proof. Say Archives HQ, R&D will be available to me.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have a good think. Am I going to alarm clock? Yes, I will. Let's run and bypass.
I'm not going to change it.
I will Q loop also.
Can they do anything?
Yeah, I'll do something. This and these 2 to install a boomerang.
Sure.
Will
Where is that boomerang going?
It's going on one of these drafters. Let's say this drafter.
Sure.
And one of these goes into hand. So we go into hand.
Right. Because your security testings are where?
They're on HQ, so I grab one from here.
So I'm not going to offer you my hand then.
Appreciate it.
In marriage.
Oh my god!
This motherfucker's teeth.
Okay. 3, let's run R&D.
Okay.
So I'm going to use boomerang first.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one, I will
Pop.
pop and use
There
1 and 1. Yep.
Sure. Accessing 1 card.
This one I access, please. That's the game, folks. It's an ICOA project. I'll spend a click and 2 credits.
I have been so fucking flooded with agendas.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I've been powering them out. This is a Managarm.
Oh, really? Okay. I was worried that was a 5/3. But I was going for a knife turn, and I'm like, you know what? What if there's an agenda?
Then there's an architect deployment test 3 down.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, I knew that
Short
was an
game.
input too.
Appreciate it.
I should have drawn into it, but didn't.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that Off-World Office like sneak in here would just be like, you know, I was hoping that I could get, because I was just like, I don't have I have 2 seamless launches and 2 Tranquility home grids in my hand.
Yeah, but those seamlesses, like I let you get one back with the second drafter. I didn't like that, but in the end, it's not as devastating as some drafters
it would have been handy to score an Iqua out from hand and then win.
Absolutely.
I did not. Instead,
oh my
Patrick,
god,
folks, Sklar, local internet celebrity Patrick Sklar.
Now, the thing that we did not discuss is that this is also a hyperbolic time chamber. So every second spent in there is also oh, I see. Okay.
No, it is not.
I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to add war.
I'm going to look to the producer. Producer.
I'm also going to look to the producer. I cannot see the producer from where I'm sitting.
Did Patrick earn the contents
I'm imagining
of this
a
case?
Colosseum-like thumbs shaking. I heard it. Oh. Can I open it?
No.
Okay.
Not in here. That would be bad form.
But I'm so hungry. There's 1/8 of a club sandwich in here. What are you doing to me?
You can walk out of the room and then eat your sandwich. However,
My blood sugar's getting real low.
Patrick,
I've got the shakes. Jon.
what do you have for them? Do you have anything to plug? I mean, you are narrative for NSG, one of a fine group.
We've wrapped up a crucial part of Elevation, which is to say Elevation's done, basically. And there's this feeling we get when anyone in NSG, when we like look at the cards laid out in the file, like, oh yeah, this is the print file. And it's just is this thing that kind of trickles throughout the entire development of a set and then becomes a torrent of, we make Netrunner. And it's like just endorphins just flooding your brain the entire time. And it's feeling pretty good. So I'm looking forward to Elevation because it's a set that I'm pretty proud of. And I think other people are going to be pretty proud of me. And that's what's most important.
I think they're already proud of you. You're walking away with the case, but I can tell you that for us,
Thank you, S. Ryan.
I am shipping out of here. Tomorrow, I will be on the Metropole grid.
Yep.
And I believe that I am also taking along the producer's unpaid intern to come with me. So you can catch us there.
Yes.
That's at 8:45, right?
Yeah, I think the stream starts at 8:45, but it's around there.
Yeah.
Why don't I know? Why don't I know by heart?
8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be on the yes, gone gold, as they would say in the gaming industry. Yes, because the Gold Master has been created and the CDs are being printed.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It can no longer be packed.
Talking to people in the gaming industry themselves. So we are looking forward to being there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we've got districts coming up, so we'll probably be training for that.
That's right. End of March. Also hosted by Metro Grid's own Andre.
That's right.
At Silver Goblin. If you're anywhere within a 35-mile radius of Canada, come on down to the Silver Goblin in Montreal.
What if you're not? You can still come.
No.
It's fine.
No. I've decreed.
If you ever earn the right to come back and ask the producer for something else, I look forward to seeing you back here.
I don't think I can handle that. But thank you
It
for having me
probably
so
won't
much.
be an asset spam.
No, probably won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having me.
We learned things today on this stream.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Another
much for
learning
tuning
experience.
in. We'll see you next time in the back room.
Bye, everybody.